All right, let's see how this goes. Turn down the music a little bit. Looks like we are online on both channels, YouTube and Twitch. Excellent. So, what are we going to do? Well, we have methods to pull data from various places. So whether it's from SQLite or from SQL Server using strict procedures, we need a new one here, which is list. So we're going to put these in alphabetical order. Okay, that one goes here. All right, so this one essentially says we're going to list certain records from the SQL Server, and the procedure that we're using is called template list. And so basically just execute that. And right away we say, okay, we're going to clear the content of our existing list because we know we've been able to establish the connection. And then we're simply just going to get the record ID and whatever field that we're using. So in this case, it's a text field, which is easy enough. So after that, we need one that we can then list from SQLite as an example. So we'll go here, very similar. I'll make that into SQLite. All right, now for SQLite, we're going to use an example from select template SQLite, which is here. So in order to view both of those at the same time, we're going to split the screen, and then this one, and this one is list template SQLite. Okay, so right away we need some changes because we're going to need to change from SQL connections to SQLite connections. So these two are standard. Um, Put the rest of them underneath it go away. So now our variables are SQLite. We don't use a procedure here. Okay. In this case, we have a command and we have a connection, which come out early on like that. Okay. So then um, in our other one, we tried to strap them together, um, making the string builder early, which we could do it in either place, actually, because this is still part of the set. So we can do that. But because of our list, we really only want the ID and the text field. So we're going to do that, but we're probably going to want them to be in a certain order. So in that case, we say order by text field, just like so. So in that case, we get the ID, we get the field that we want, we get the view that we're getting it from, and we get them in a certain order. So that's pretty simple. And then down here, we're not restricting the limits. We're not offsetting anything. We don't apply any where conditions to this. We are just going to then do perform actions, which means we open the connection, and then we establish the command text, and then we execute a reader. So that's essentially what we're going to do up here. And we go down to where the reader is. Boom, like that. So down here now, um, this is trying to say matching records. Well, we're not doing that one. We're going to do something similar down here. So in this case, we're going to clear the record, which we know. And then inside of here, it's basically trying to say, hey, whatever our template model is, and then go from there. Now, a drop-down list doesn't need all of the components of whatever object you're working with, right? We're really only getting a couple of fields, like we're getting the ID, and we're getting the text field, and that's it. So where we have template model, we can actually create a new model that we can use for dropdowns, for simple stuff. So we're going to create a new class, and we're going to call it template simple model, just like so. All right, template simple model, very good. So from there, template simple model, we open that one up and with template model. So a lot of these things are the same. Well, I say a lot of these things, but let's grab a simple model and put it side by side with this. This is where it becomes really, really, for a better word, simple. So I notify property changed. Yep. So we do want the interface to know about changes. Okay. However, a simple model is not going to obtain things like those. All right, so let me